What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Good to have you here. If you're a newcomer, maybe think about hitting that subscribe button. That would really help me out a lot. I really like doing this on my free time. So I got a new project to show off to you guys. Recently sent in to me by Cards Maniac, all the way in Italy, with Mindjoke. Now this is a game I'm super enthusiastic about showing off. The channel is mainly focused on Kickstarters and Kickstarter projects, and ones that I find attractive and I think deserve a bit more recognition. It's definitely worth checking out. I think the campaign is extremely strong, and what this team is doing, I think, is pretty amazing stuff going on here. I know I've been showing off a bit more cutesy things to start off with, but this, is a bit more of a darker tone. Most definitely. To give you an idea of what I'm talking about, let's put it this way. The players in this game are recognized as patients. The patients are being held at a mental institution in Rome, I believe. And the players are known as patients, and when going against each other, the main deck is recognized as the brain. So these cards will consist of your brain. I believe 30 cards go into your main deck. It's supposed to represent your psychiatric state. And your life is recognized as your sanity. So the goal of the game, more or less, is to make your opponent lose their sanity before you do. That's how you win this game. You drive your opponent insane by using cards like, fun things like tortures, hallucinations, and curses will be in your brain in order to drive your opponent mad. So, fun stuff. Like to set the backs up for you guys. I got them all nice and sleeved, because that's how I am. They have to be sleeved. And again, thank you to Cards Maniac. I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to show these off on the channel. I think that's really cool of you. Anyway, let's get into it and read some of these cards. So first off, we have Forbidden Chalice. This curse can only be cast if a target hallucination has been destroyed during this turn. Gain 4 sanity. Okay, so we got a method of life gain. You cast this curse after one or more target infernals have been destroyed this turn. Okay, so Infernals are almost like a tribal class. There are 4 categories in the first set. I believe there are 4. And Infernal are the aggro playstyle. They hurt a lot, but they, in exchange for dealing damage to your own sanity as the trade-off. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is a curse. I think that's what the red represents in the symbol. But these are all new to me, so we're learning this together. Go ahead and put that right there. What do we have? Scream of Terror. See what I mean by the darker aesthetic? You gotta appreciate it, though. Man, I really like the border on these cards. It's like a stone slab, almost. Very cool. Decrease the disorder of target hallucination by 6. Disorder, I'm not 100% what disorder is. Maybe attack value? Not 100% sure. You cast this curse targeting a hallucination you control. Okay. Very, very cool. Another curse, I believe. Just like this one. Oh, and this looks like another curse, possibly. Manifestation of Evil. Increase target terror. Free hallucinations disorder by 4. You cast this curse targeting a hallucination target opponent controls. Okay, so very straightforward. It tells you what it does. Very blunt wording on cards, which is nice for me because I like it when there's not a lot to interpretation. Just spell it out for me, Very cool. I like the artwork on this as well. This is awesome. Okay, so this might be the Asylum that it's taking place in for, the game's lore. Once again, could be wrong, but speculation. Abandon Asylum. Put a fear marker on this torture every time you call a target horror. Destroy this torture. Manifest. Target non-insane horror from your brain. It must have disorder equal to the number of fear markers. You activate this torture while you aren't controlling any hallucinations. Okay, so here we have a torture. I think that's what this symbol is, represented also by this color on the card, this sort of tan color. Very cool. I really, really like the Asylum a lot. Next up, we have Life Bond, another torture, it looks like. Target hallucinations cannot attack. Oof. Loses 2 disorder, and target player gains 1 sanity during each renewal phase, which I believe happens after the draw. When that target hallucination is destroyed, destroy this torture. You can activate this torture while controlling at least 1 Chimera. Interesting. Okay, so this is works alongside the Chimera class, which hopefully I will be able to show off as well. I think that's my favorite class. Either that or Infernal. Hard to decide, but very cool card. Ooh, what do we got going on? Spooky Painting. This hallucination cannot be targeted by an attack. This hallucination returns to your hand from your field or your memory. So this, what category is this? This must be a horror. These guys, I believe, specialize in different methods of dealing damage to sanity that aren't exactly through way of attacking. I think would be good to compare to like a burn strategy, or just a different strategy altogether. That's what these guys are about. Very cool. Oh, here he is, Belisle. This is my favorite one. I love the bloody border on this card. This thing is extreme. I love it. Belisle Infernal Archfiend offering. Forget 2 target infernals from your memory, which I imagine is like RFG, remove from game. Once per turn, forget a target hallucination from your memory. Increase the disorder of target hallucination by 2. This hallucination gets forgotten from your memory. On speculation, seems like a monstrous powerhouse. I mean, Infernals have that trademark of hitting super hard based on the campaign, and this guy absolutely looks like he does a good job of doing that. 100%. Look at that border. And you guys have outdone yourselves as far as the artwork is concerned. I do find it super appealing, and I do like the border so much. I can't stress that enough. Killer Snowman. Oh yeah, I believe this is a Void Heart. Void Hearts are, their play style is more control and slowing down the game state, you know, forcing your opponent to play at your speed. Killer Snowman. Demise. Freeze target hallucination with 3 disorder or less. Sounds good. This hallucination battles and destroys a target frozen hallucination. Oh, very cool. So anything that's frozen and it battles it, it will destroy it. I'm still learning this game's terminology, so bear with me on that one. Ah, here's a Chimera. That's what I'm talking about. These guys are absolutely sick. Look at this art. Absolutely morbid. You gotta appreciate it. That's why we got the spooky mat out, just to fit the theme of what we got going on. Anthropomorphic spider. Repulsive. Demise. Repulsive. Period. Now, I'm assuming that's a skill of some sort. Like, repulsive these highlighted words must represent something. I just don't know what the repulsive symbol skill represents. Demise. Gain 1 sanity. This hallucination fights and destroys a target hallucination. I don't know if these are just additional or like conditional effects that are just built in to some of the hallucinations, but I definitely like the monster types. You can see the variety built into them. Very cool. I like Chimera as well. And we have another Infernal, it looks like. Horned Demon. Awesome. Awesome art. offering pay 2 sanity for bloodlust. So again, I wish I had more insight on these skills, but you can tell that there is a good amount of depth to this game. Definitely worth checking out the Kickstarter. I backed them on the first day, and I was really interested and got talking to them, and they were nice enough to send me these cards just to show off on the new channel. So this is what I want this channel to be all about, so I always appreciate that. This hallucination gets forgotten from your memory. So that sounds like essentially when it dies, it gets removed from the game. If I was gonna guess. Sounds like a safe bet. Straightforward. Name of the game, how straightforward can you be? So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think about these cards and the design. Definitely a more scary aesthetic for those of you who enjoy that sort of morbid looking TCG. This is definitely one to check out. Dawn of Madness looks awesome. They're giving everybody a chance to get the first expansion of the set. They have 3 more expansions, I believe, making a total of 4, including Dawn of Madness. So they have thought well ahead of the game and seem really established, and they're getting some firm footing now. And go check them out. I'll put their link on in the description below as usual. And thanks for stopping in. I appreciate everybody who checks out this channel and the stuff I have to offer on here. So again, thanks to Cards Maniac. I'll catch you guys next time.